Hi everybody, Johnny Wilson here, and welcome to my 8-minute cardio class for runners. Hope you really enjoy this class. It's got 8 exercises. We're doing an exercise every minute on a minute, 50 seconds per exercise with a 10-second recovery or a period to get ready for your next exercise. So without any further delay, let's get ready to build serious cardiovascular fitness. Ready? And let's go. First exercise, high knees. So you're just bringing those knees up nice and high. You can make it a little bit harder by bringing it a little bit faster. You can also try and drive that knee to the opposite elbow. So getting a little bit of rotation. But what we're trying to do here is get those knees up as high as we possibly can. Great way to start into the exercise as well. By doing the high knees, it's another good way to get those lower abs, where we have that, the troublesome fat around there. So nobody really has an awful lot of fat up here. It's on the lower abs that they have them. So this works the lower abs and helps target that stubborn fat lower down on the belly. Good. 5 seconds. Keep those knees going nice and high. How many cardios can you burn? How many calories can you burn? And how many steps can you get in? So next exercise, step back with a little weight, overhead throw. Good for 50 seconds. So heart rate should be starting to come up. Body temperature should be starting to come up. The fitter you are, the earlier you will sweat. So you'll start activating that sweat mechanism early. So you want to be a good sweater. You want to be an effective sweater, because by maintaining a good normal body temperature, you can carry on exercise for longer. When you overheat, you have to slow down. Otherwise, you're going to go into heat exhaustion, and that can be very dangerous. So through training, we also train to be efficient sweaters. Okay? So the more you do, the fitter you get, the better you become at perspiring, and then you can control your body temperature. It's a process called thermoregulation. Good. 2 exercises done. Next exercise, guys, is going to be jogging on the spot, okay? And we are 50 seconds. Okay, now let's get it nice and quick. Let's get the step count up as much as we can. It's 8 minutes, and we're on to exercise number 3 already, okay? Now, I'm really trying to push myself this morning. I've already done my 20-minute complete conditioning strength class for runners. So which was mobility, upper body strength, lower body strength, core in it. So 4 aspects, 20-minute class, brilliant class. So if you haven't already done that, make sure you check that out and give it a go. Let me know how you feel about it. Okay, good. I need to speed up my steps here. Next exercise is we're going to do a squat to elbow drive, okay? But at the moment, we need to concentrate on getting as many steps as we can out of this. Good. Next exercise is going to be down into that squat and then elbow to knee, okay? And we're getting ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, guys. Speed it up if you can. Great exercise as well in terms of single leg balance, in terms of leg strength, in terms of cardiovascular fitness, in terms of core conditioning, because you got to get that core into it as well as you're bringing that knee across. Takes a lot of mobility, a lot of strength. Good. Next exercise after this is going to be forwards, backwards running. Good. Try and drop into that squat. Feet nice and wide apart. Keep your back nice and upright. And then pushing into that. Good. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Halfway there, okay? Now we're into forward, backward running for 50 seconds. You don't need an awful lot of space. And it's the stop and start. So it's the acceleration, deceleration, and change of direction, which is going to cause a real mechanical load on the muscles. So they're going to have to work harder. Plus, there's a bigger bioenergetic cost to this. So it's going to cost us more energy in terms of calories. So we burn more calories more efficiently than if we were just running in a straight line. because I got to slow down, I got to speed up, I got to change direction, and that's causing that huge bioenergetic cost to me, so more calories. And it's also great for my muscles because they're getting more of an eccentric load and a load of having to start and stop and change direction. They'd prefer the easy road if I was just running in a straight line. Brilliant. Okay, next exercise, sit to stands. You can use a weight to make it a little bit harder if you want, okay? So just down in that position there. Having the chair there is great because it then makes sure that we're always getting the same depth, okay? And what you want to do is just lightly touch the chair and then back up again. So getting the glutes and the quads really going here. And again, you can obviously make it tougher by carrying a heavier weight. And if you can't carry the weights up in this position here, just carry them down by your side. Maybe having two is nice and handy as well. I'm really not fussed where you carry them. I'm not fussed where I carry them either. But this is only a 4 kg weight. And it does make a bit of a difference. And again, it also tells me that I don't want to put on 4 kgs of weight, of fat, because I'm going to have to start lifting this fat. And that's not what I want. I don't want that fat. I want to be adequately muscled. I want more muscle. Because it is a superpower in terms of health and longevity. Good. Okay. So, continuing on the theme of running, we're going to go into a lateral run. Okay. So I'm just going and I'm changing direction like that. So I'm pushing down because maybe some of us are still playing tennis or badminton or paddle or football or soccer or hurling or rugby. And maybe you're part of a change of directions board. Change of direction and training your change of direction also helps with the prevention of falls. Okay, so we're looking at a power aspect to make sure that we've got that change of direction. So I'm just pushing off my outside leg and then I'm laterally running. So I'm just pushing off that outside leg. Again, it's going to start activating different muscle groups on this change of direction. Maybe you're coming back from an injury. This is an excellent one in terms of change of direction. So you've done your forward, backwards, and now you've done this one. Fantastic. Good. This has been a tough class. Last exercise, we're going to jog and punch with the weight. So we're just like that. Okay, guys, come on. Let's get it going. Get those steps. I've done a lot of steps in this 8 minutes, I can tell you that. It is a fantastic 8 minutes, okay? Good. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Punch up if you need to punch up, okay? Drive the knees up higher. Whatever you need to do. Just get the calories going, get the cardiovascular aspect out of this, get the most, squeeze everything out of this last little bit. Whew. What a class this is. I say this every week about all the classes, but I genuinely mean it because I put a lot of effort into these. I don't mind saying that. These don't come around just by luck. These come around by a lot of effort and planning and preparation and being on time. Being on time every Wednesday morning. I'm on time. I've never missed a class in 5 years. 5 years. I love it. 2 and 1. Oh, wow. Guys, that is 8 minutes. You have done absolutely fantastic in this whole class. Really proud of every one of you. If you've liked the channel, please like and subscribe. My classes will be going offline from the 1st of January, so in a few weeks' time. So all these classes will not be available on YouTube unless you are a subscriber. And I'll give you more details on that on the website over the next few weeks, which is www.nottinghamphysio.com. Other than that, I'm Johnny Wilson. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Peace and sign out.